So take the pinky ball and then you can place it on the mat. And you're gonna put it right under the ball of your foot. And in fact, I'll bring the little camera here closer. So it goes right under that knuckle of your foot where the toe kind of meets the rest of the foot. And then let's see, you're gonna place some by the big knuckle. So in fact, let's bring all the cameras close by. Cool. So we've got foot's eye view. Cool. So we're putting the ball like right under that knuckle if there's the toe, and in fact probably seeing a foot and not a sock would make it even more clear. Yeah. It's kind of like that knuckle, that joint that can become a bunion. So we're putting the ball right there, and then you can shift your weight onto it. So the ball will kind of push that joint up towards the ceiling a little bit. And then at the same time, you can kind of reach the toe down towards the floor, like you're curling the toe over the ball. And then you can shift your weight off. And just do that a few times. So leaning onto it and then curling the toe over the ball. How's that feel? It doesn't do that curling part. Okay. So maybe what we'll do is try this, and then since you have a chair, we might be able to do a couple things in the chair for your toe as well. Cool. And then there are several muscles that move the big toe, and some of them kind of live right in that instep of your foot. So what we'll do next is rolling the ball from that knuckle along to the heel, and then coming back. And you can put as much pressure as feels good, because it'll depend based on your foot and your pinky ball. This pinky ball has gotten some good use over the years, so it's a little softer than if you had a newer one. We'll do that a few times. How's that feeling on your foot and in your toe? Good. Yeah, so if you find one of those spots that feels really sore, you can always spend more time on it. So you can do like we were doing earlier, rocking your weight onto the ball and then off. As you rock your weight on, letting the foot kind of mold over the ball. Good. All right, and then I'm gonna try to show my foot to the camera here. This will be fun. So, there we go. Cool. So we've been working kind of on that joint, right? And then along this line. And then there's a muscle that starts almost on the bottom corner, the bottom like inside corner of the joint. And it makes like a number 7. So it has this head that comes across the ball of the foot. And then it's got another head that kind of comes diagonally across towards the outer edge of the foot. And what that muscle does is trying to show my foot, it kind of pulls the big toe towards the second toe. And that can also just cause more compression in this joint as the big toe is being pulled across. So we're going to try to take the ball and roll it along the ball of the foot and then along that diagonal of the 7. So trying to massage that number 7. So you can start kind of rolling the ball across the ball of the foot, and I'm just twisting my foot a little bit there. And this one I'm not I'm not directly under the knuckles, I'm a little bit closer to the heel side of the knuckles. Do you notice anything in there? All right. Is it just this toe that's bothering you? Oh, okay. When it's that way, is it too far to the, is it like out to the side or too pulled in? Okay, so this is a good one then to kind of get into that number 7 muscle. So then once you've gone a few like side to side, we're gonna roll the ball from the big toe kind of diagonally across the foot towards the outer edge of the foot. I'll try to show that a little bit more. So right now the ball is under the big toe, and then you can kind of feel it come, or see that it comes out and pokes out a little bit on that pinky toe side. And it's hard to know exactly like where the line of that muscle is because it's different on different bodies. So you can do like a few different diagonals. You can do some that kind of go a little more to like the middle part of the pinky toe side, and then some that come a little bit lower. And wherever, what feels most productive to you is probably going to be like where your foot needs it. Uh-huh. That's backwards, yeah. So the 7 goes, it might be a backward 7, but it goes from the, if I were to draw it, I would start on the pinky toe side, go to the big toe knuckle, and then make a diagonal line down. Oh, it's still good for your foot. I understand. All right, and then I'll give you the choice if you want to do your other foot or if you feel like we should just work on the foot that needs it. All right, so let's go to the chair. And let's start with the Franklin ball on the chair.